Welcome to the Tony Talk Show. Here we are in Houston, Texas, live in Midtown, one of my favorite areas of Texas, but my favorite area, Houston. A lot of great restaurants down here, a lot of great places to hang out and have a cocktail and enjoy your friendships and your friends, right?
Yes.
So we want to thank you guys for being here today at the show. We're going to be talking about something here today that I believe everybody kind of want to pay attention to because it affects every single person on this planet and it affects you as well. It also affects the way you are creating and designing and manifesting the things in your life. And we want to chat with you a little bit about that. So today's topic of discussion is going to be about what, Cheyenne?
Well, we actually have 3 areas of discussion, all related around the same core competency. So again, this show is the Tony Talk Show around human optimization. So making your life as best as possible. So thank you to our host for introducing the show. I am co-host Cheyenne.
My beautiful wife.
So the 3 areas of topic that we're going to be discussing today is first, physical energy. We talk all the time about to tons of people. They all want more physical energy just to get through the day.
And I think that's very important in this time, especially with COVID-19 and some of the things that people are struggling with their physical health. Yeah.
Next, we're going to be talking about food energy. So again, the food that you're eating, the energy that it has, again, that relates to your physical energy as well.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing, guys. As I'm coaching my clients and I'm working with people, and I've been doing this for over 35 years.
Tied together.
One of the things you need to understand is that you are not a segmental person. Everything about you is in harmonious flow. Harmonious flow. The goal is to get everything in harmonious flow. Yes. The goal is to get your mind, your body, and your spirit flowing in the same direction for the same purpose so that you can create what you truly desire. And it's that simple, guys. I mean, if you will become conscious of these things we're going to be discussing with you today, you're going to empower yourself to make some better decisions, and you're going to be aware of the energy that you're emitting on a daily basis, and you're also going to start to become aware of the energy that you're allowing, listen to me, you are allowing to enter into your space. What did we learn about energy last week? We learned that energy does 2 things only. It transfers and transforms. Okay, you can't kill it, you can't dissipate it, you can't create it. It's already here. Now what you do with it is up to you.
Yes.
Right?
So let's go into physical energy.
That's the first thing we're going to talk about.
Absolutely. Okay. So a lot of people get a little overwhelmed because, of course, when in regards to physical energy, the easiest thing to create more for yourself is to move.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's just a simple thing. Guys, if you'll take all the science away from this and you just look at it, just look at it for what it really is. Don't you feel better when you move?
Yes. Yes.
Versus when you're just think about it. When you're sitting on the couch for a while and you get up, your body's tight, right? Your body feels kind of achy, right? Circulation is compromised because you're not moving, right? Yeah. So movement is critically important to the energy production of your body.
Yes.
And it's also critically important to the energy and creation of your life. There's just no way around it. And when you understand this, then you can take that energy, manipulate that energy, and create what you really want.
Okay, so what about to the listeners and the viewers that are engaged now? They're thinking and they're saying in their heads, I barely have energy to get up in the day. How am I going to have excess energy? Where am I going to find that to actually commit to doing something physical, either a walk or working out with a friend for just 30 minutes? I can't even fathom where I'm going to get that energy to do that.
Right.
How do I start?
Well, that's, my philosophy of training has always been this: crawl, walk, run.
Okay.
So don't get off the couch and go try to run a mile. Don't get off the couch and go run a marathon. You know what I mean? Get off the couch and walk down the street. We tell our clients, if you don't have a lot of energy, you can create that energy. Your body has adopted and adapted to your lifestyle. So if you're not moving, your body is going to adopt and adapt to that. And it's not going to create the necessary energy that you need to sustain you throughout the day. So what I would say to you is this: anyone can do this. Leave your front door, walk down the street for 15 minutes and come back. Okay? So walk as far as you can for 10 to 15 minutes away from your home, down the street, turn around and come back. Okay, that is 30 minutes of exercise, 15 minutes down the road, 15 minutes back to the house. And you start doing that and master that for about a month. and you'll notice that your body is going to start creating more energy. You'll probably start to feel the energy within the next 48 to 72 hours. Your body will just start creating more energy to keep you moving in that way, because your body truly desires to move. It doesn't, think about it. When you move, you live. When you don't move, you die. That's just kind of the way it works.
Well, even when we're sitting here still, everything inside of us is moving.
Everything.
Our blood is pumping, we're inhaling, we're exhaling. There's exchanges happening all inside. So by moving your physical body, you're actually getting in harmony with how it was created.
Yes.
So we talked about also, getting in flow with things that are easier. So moving your physical body is getting in flow with how your body naturally works.
And remember, guys, crawl, walk, run. Don't. It cracks me up how people, you haven't worked out for half your life, 10, 15 years, and all of a sudden you make a commitment. Hey, I'm going to work out, and then you want to go run a marathon tomorrow. That's just not smart, okay? You got to learn how to rebuild your health. You got to learn how to give your body an opportunity to rejuvenate at the level you're trying to get it to do. So at the end of the day, once again, just walking 15 minutes down the road, 10 minutes. If you can't do 15 minutes, do 5, do 10. But start. Yeah. Don't let the start stop you.
Right.
I say that all the time. Don't let the start stop you. The start is the hardest thing. Taking that first step is the hardest thing. But after you take the first step, do you know what happens naturally? The second step will come.
Right. So this is, it's very simple. Yes, the weather will impact being able to walk outside, but you don't need to join a gym. You don't need to pay for an exercise program.
Your body's a gym. Your body, God created your body. You're a machine, man. You are a machine. You can use your body weight. Your muscles only know resistance. Your muscles don't know if you're in LA Fitness, Planet Fitness, Equinox. Your muscles don't know if you're holding a 100-pound dumbbell or not. Your muscles only know resistance. So you can actually use your body weight as a form of resistance to actually redefine your body and to shape your body up. And we've been doing this for people for a long time.
Absolutely.
It works.
So not only does moving your body have a physical impact, so you can transform your physical body if your goal is to lean down, tighten tone, lose weight. Those could be for medical reasons, but it could also be for aesthetic reasons. Those are all great, but it also ties into our last topic, which is that emotional impact. So when you're working out and you're moving your body, it not only has a physical benefit, but a mental and emotional benefit as well.
Absolutely. Here's what I want you to do for a second.
Yes.
Because a lot of people out there are listening, but they don't believe it.
Okay.
I know it.
Okay. I'm sure.
I know
I'm
it.
Sure.
Okay, so at the end of the day,
Try it before you deny it.
Try it before you deny it. Right? And at the end of the day, you got to take that first step.
Absolutely. So if you're listening or watching and you have questions about how you can start,
I'm willing to help you, man. Just reach out to us.
Please feel free to reach out to us. You can reach out to us at Tony Talks, 2, the letter U, @gmail.com. So any questions that you have, we want to make sure that we're addressing that. We don't want the start to stop you. We want you to engage in this. And as it relates to our current time now, moving your body increases your immune system. So those of you who are exposed to and may be fearful of what's going around now, COVID-19, moving your body is a great way to boost that immune system, which is going to give you an extra fortitude to fight any bacteria or virus.
Absolutely. When you move your body actually starts creating a higher level of vibration, a higher level of frequency, right? Yeah. Which we know from a frequency perspective that any sickness and disease that's known to man has a lower level frequency.
Right.
That's what draws the life out of your body. That's what makes you feel tired. That's what makes your cells and your biology of your body transform into something you don't desire.
Right.
It's the frequency. So if you'll just move your body, you're going to create more frequency, which is going to create more health and vitality in your body. So physical movement is critically important. And anyone that comes to me for any type of coaching whatsoever, if it is an executive who's trying to get to the highest level of his performance, or it's a mother who's just trying to get her health back, right? Or trying to create something for her life, write a book or whatever it may be, I always start with the physicality of who you are. Because I do know when you become a healthier person, you get healthier ideas, you get healthier movement, you get healthier life. Everything becomes better when you become that person. So that's why I like to encourage people to take better care of their physical bodies.
Well, and I think a huge impact that movement has, again, talking about that mental and emotional aspect, is that internal conversation.
Oh, absolutely.
That internal conversation that you have with yourself about yourself automatically just starts to get better. And then it ties into our next topic of conversation.
Before we do that, I want you. You used to be a dancer.
Yes.
Okay, so when you were dancing, you started dancing at a very young age. How? 2 years old. So that was physicality, right? At that, you were moving, right? Yeah. So you danced from 2 years old until when?
Until I graduated high school.
Until you graduated from high school. So you were about 17 or 18 years old.
Yes, I was 18.
So there we go. 16 years of dance, right? Yes. Now, let me ask you a question, because I do know this. You not just started. When did you start incorporating weight training into your exercise modality, if you will? I know you were doing a little bit of Pilates and yoga, but...
Yes, so once I graduated, I started teaching Group X, Pilates and yoga, so I did a lot of that. I did some light, very, very light weights, 2 pounds, 5 pounds. But I didn't really start lifting weights until after I graduated from college. So I guess that was about 2014.
Right. Okay. So when you started lifting weights, was it a different journey for you? What did it do for you? What were the benefits and features of that? Because you were working out, you've been taking care of yourself most of your life, from what I understand as well. You were eating, you were kind of like a vegetarian when you were younger.
Absolutely.
Right. So what was the change there? What did you notice?
Well, of course, physically, I noticed that I was actually a very strong person, especially for a woman. I didn't realize how strong I actually was. So I, of course, increased my muscle mass by lifting weights.
So you think it's good for women to lift weights?
100%. If you're not lifting weights as a woman, you need to.
Guys, be careful, man. When your wife gets strong, that honey-do list is going to get longer.
No. So again, outside of the physical piece of it, the internal,
yes.
I realized that I had so much more of an internal strength.
What do we talk about? Women that work out just don't get abused by men. I just find that they don't tolerate abuse at any level.
Because you don't need to. So again, that internal conversation, if you can go up and you can lift those 20 pounds that you never thought was possible, and you can do 15, 20 reps, what in your real life can you not accomplish?
Yes.
There's just so many translations between what happens in the gym and your capabilities and your abilities and what you can do there. If you'll apply that to the rest of your life, you'll see everything get better.
You know, it's so funny you say that, because in my young career as an athlete, when I was a bodybuilder, as I told you, I've had some tough times in my life as a child and things of that nature. So I didn't have a lot of confidence in myself. And I didn't believe in myself, but I was going to the gym working out because I was trying to create this external image of strength, because the internal was not strong at the moment, right? So here I am working out one day, and I remember I reached for from a 60-pound dumbbell to a 70-pound dumbbell, and my soul said to me very clearly, if you can do this, if you can reach further, if you can get stronger, if you can get better in this gym, you can apply that outside of the gym. And when that hit me, man, I tell you what, I started exercising that principle. Whenever I was challenged with something in life, I would say to myself, you know what, if I can lift that 100-pound dumbbell, I can do this with no problem.
So what you're saying is, as you were exercising your physical body, it was actually your mental capacities that were getting stronger.
The mental capacities was really, after a while, is what made my physical body strong. After a while, my mind just started taking over, and I started becoming just different person internally. I just started believing in myself at a very deep level, that there was nothing I couldn't accomplish if I put my mind to it. All I had to do is show up. And that is true for every single person who is listening to us today. It's true for you. You can get what you want out of life. You can become the person you desire. You can redesign your body, but it all requires consciousness to do that. You cannot do it unconsciously. So you have to be conscious about what you're putting in your mouth. You have to be conscious about what's coming out of your mouth. All those great things, right?
Absolutely. So question real quick.
Yes.
I'm sure we have people that have never experienced the benefits of working out.
Yes.
So starting is going to be a hurdle.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's also many listeners and viewers out there that have a history of working out, whether that be playing sports growing up or whatever the case may be, and they've walked away from that because of life and challenges and time restraints. Because
they wasn't committed. You're so nice, but I'm going to tell you straight up. You know what? I've had life. I've had challenges. I've had you stay committed to your health, because without it, you have nothing.
So what do you say to that person who has started something and stopped it and starting and stopped it? What advice do you have for them to stop that roller coaster of commitment, non-commitment, commitment,
it's simple.
Non-commitment?
Just quit stopping. It's that simple, man. It's just stopping. Okay, if you're tired of stopping and starting, quit stopping. Okay, at the end of the day, make the commitment to take care of your body and understand your why. I'll be honest with you, if you're starting and stopping, your why is not strong enough. You're not doing it for you. You're not doing it for the betterment of your life. You're not doing it for you. You're doing it for some other situation. And that's exactly why you can't maintain your momentum and you can't maintain your motivation. At the end of the day, it has to be about you. So we're going to take a break. Yeah, we're going to take a break. We're going to take a break real quick, guys. We got to pay some bills, but hold that thought, because when we come back, we're going to continue the discussion about energy and how to create that energy physically and how that actually drives into other aspects of your life. Thank you so much, guys. Stay here with the Tony Talk Show. We'll be back, and we are talking about today
energy.
Energy.
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing findhealthbenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Tony Talk Show. We have our host, Tony, and myself, co-host Cheyenne, here, 10 a.m. on Thursday, Edge Radio. Today, we're talking about energy and 3 aspects of energy. So physical, food, as well as emotional, mental energy. We are wrapping
now,
up our segment about physical.
Well, yeah, looking at those three pieces,
yes.
I'm just going to ask you a question. The physical energy, food energy, and emotional energy.
Yes.
Which one is the most important?
Ooh, all of the above. All of the above, because they are all interconnected.
That was a trick question.
Yeah.
So they all work synergistically together.
Yes.
Right, for the ultimate goal.
Well, if I had to, well, no, you can't. They're all equally important.
They
I was
are.
going to say, if I had to choose one,
take one out and see.
Absolutely.
Take one out of the equation and see. It's going to be very important.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So we're wrapping up physical energy. So again, starting to move your body in a healthy manner.
And I got a question for you before we move into the food energy piece, because you know, I specialize in women's fitness for about 10 years.
Yes.
And I want you to talk to the ladies about how to get started with lifting weights and working out and taking better care of themselves, because that's critically important. You women are the backbone of the household. You take care of your kids, you take care of your husband, you take care of our communities, and you don't take care of yourself. There's something wrong with that. We have to change that equation, and now is the time to do that. So how would a woman that has this incredibly busy schedule, how does she carve out some time for herself to take care of herself?
Normally, what we suggest is if you are a busy individual, you've got to work out in the morning. You've got to get your workout in before your day starts so that you can take care of you before you start taking care of everybody else. If you wait until the end of the day or midday, life is going to happen and there's going to be a tremendous amount of excuses for you to not get your workout in. But to start lifting weights, you can do things that are passive, so not as high as actually lifting a dumbbell, things like Pilates, things like taking a reformer class, which I actually got my wonderful husband to participate.
Guys, listen to me, man. You know I'm
times.
alpha male. You know I'm an alpha male. She took me to a Pilates studio. I'm like, what? Are you joking with me? I'm used to lifting like 100 to 110 pounds. I'm all this heavy weight. So I go on these little machines that have these little spring-loaded bands, so to speak, resistance springs, and you add them onto the device to bring a little bit more resistance. And let me tell you something, brothers, it was the most challenging workout I ever done in my life, and it was the most exhilarating workout I've ever done in my life from a resistance standpoint. I walked out of that Pilates studio, my muscles were full and gorged with blood the way I like, right? But my joints were not hurting. Right. That's the thing that was very, very important to me. I was like, whoa, you know what? I got a great workout and I'm not in pain. I actually feel longer and stronger versus feeling compact and compressed.
So what's great is, you know, there are studios that are still open that are being COVID compliant that you can take if you want that kind of group format, but also the one-on-one instruction. If that time is a constraint or finances are constraints, YouTube is a wonderful, wonderful resource.
Excellent resource.
There is a tremendous amount of free videos online that you can follow in the comfort of your own home. So really, there are no
I would
excuses
search, if you're just getting started, I would search body weight exercises.
Yep.
Things that you can use your body weight as the resistance. So guess what? You don't have to go join a gym. You don't have to go buy equipment. You can use your own equipment, which is your body. And when you learn how to move that properly with proper form and technique, you can actually transform your body without any pain involved.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So again, you know, talking about the physical body, what you put into your body for fuel is critically important. If your goal is to transform your body or to heal your body or to create more energy, what you're putting in it as fuel matters. And the reason why we want to talk about this in relation to the physical aspect is a lot of times when you start moving your body, you're going to be more aware about what you're putting in your body.
Oh, absolutely.
So you don't want to dedicate the time and the energy to become healthier by moving your body more frequently and then destroy all of that hard work.
I want you to go to the Mercedes, go to the Mercedes dealership and buy you a S-Class 500, and then I want you to take it to your house and I want you to put fat in the gas tank, sugar in the gas tank, and expect for that car to run at its highest level, at its highest performance. It will not do that. Why? Because it's against the law of the car.
Yes.
Okay, your physical body has laws as well.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes. So when we're talking about food and we're talking about energy, we briefly touched on this last week, but food has energy. Foods have frequency. So when you're wanting to create more energy for yourself, either mental energy or physical energy and or both, you want to put in foods into your body that have the highest frequency, that are going to give you the most energy.
And make no mistake about it, the food that you're choosing and the food that you're eating has an emotional connection. Okay, you don't believe me? I had some cake last night, and it made me feel good. Great emotions came forward. Sean baked me a cake for my birthday.
Yes.
Great emotions came forward. When she was cooking the cake, I smelt it. All of these different senses started kicking in. And let me tell you something, I got super excited about it, right? But I do it in moderation. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to be eating cake 3 or 4 times a week or every day, because I do know it does not have the best health benefits if you do that chronically.
So again, what we're talking about, just like we mentioned with the physical activity, you don't have to work out for 2 hours a day, killing yourself to achieve positive results. Same thing happens when we're talking about food. You don't have to completely give up everything that you enjoy, but maybe let's start introducing some things that are more positive.
Yes.
Again,
slow integration into the diet instead of being a complete overhaul, because it'll be too much. It'll be too much for you.
It's not sustainable.
Yeah. What I would strongly suggest for people to do is do that little 30-minute cardio workout, just walking, just to get the body back into movement, and you're sending your body a message of movement, and then slowly start to integrate a new nutritional strategy.
Yes.
So that way you're not trying to do it all at once. You know, I'm trying to change my diet, I'm starting to exercise and feel better. You're not going to be able to sustain that. It's too much. It's not a crawl, walk, run approach. So
again, the foods that have the highest frequency, like we talked about last week, are going to be things that come from the earth. So fruits, vegetables, nuts, and herbs.
So would you say, in our research, what have we seen that has the most healing, restorative, energetic, magnificent health properties out there?
The green stuff.
Green food.
The green stuff.
Green food, guys. Eat green to be lean. Okay, and what I mean by that, if you start eating more green vegetables, more green food, your body's going to lean down naturally. Why? Because once again, you are in the harmony of the way your body was created. You're harmonious with the laws of the human body. Okay, if you notice, we've got flat teeth. We're herbivores. We're not carnivores, so we really shouldn't be eating a lot of meat because it's very stressful on your system. And you should be more with those fruits and vegetables.
So I'm sure you are like lots of our clients. Some of you are saying, but I hate vegetables.
You only hate them because you've trained your palate to hate them.
That may be the case, so we have a solution for you.
Absolutely.
If you are a person who does not like vegetables, get you a organic green drink. Okay, so what that is you can get a flavored one. If you have questions about this, please send us an email.
Send us an email. We'll tell you the best one on the market that's cost effective. And you know what? Here's the deal, guys. You look at the ingredients and you buy your products based off of the ingredients.
Absolutely.
You don't buy it based off of the manufacturing hype and marketing. Where do we find our greens at? Walmart.
So we find our greens at Walmart.
And we bought some of the most expensive greens out there. And Walmart has the best that we've seen.
Well,
flavor and the whole
the best in flavor, for sure.
Absolutely.
You can drink it with just water, and it's very sweet tasting. It's very berry-like tasting.
No. If it don't taste good, you're not going to do it.
And you won't taste the vegetables at all in it. But it has tremendous benefits. Wheatgrass, spirulina, broccoli,
spinach,
kale.
all those cruciferous vegetables, and we'll be discussing what cruciferous vegetables. Well, matter of fact, since we're here, what is a cruciferous vegetable, Shia?
So a cruciferous vegetable is something that has the highest frequency, it has the highest amount of nutrients, and what's great is it pulls toxins out of the body.
It has the highest level of detoxification for the body. So it's actually pulling all of those toxins out of your system. See, when those toxins stay in your system and they're circulating through your body chronically, they will create what we call dis-ease. Dis-ease in the body. Some folks call it disease, but the body is in a state of discomfort and your energy level is blocked at certain levels. So getting those good foods in your body, once again, you're in harmonious flow with the law of your body. So the body will just start taking care of itself. Yep. And that's the beautiful thing. You haven't given your body the ability or the environment. You haven't put your body in the environment for it to heal itself. You're not in the right emotional environment. You're not in the right physical environment. And you're not in the right food environment for your body to heal itself and for you to become the highest level of being that you possibly and potentially can become.
Yep. So those of you who are asking how you need to incorporate this green drink, if that's the route you want to go, if you're not consuming any other vegetables, we'd recommend doing 2 doses a day, 1 in the morning and 1 in the evening. If you're someone who says, you know what?
Why morning and evening? How come I can't do it in the afternoon? Is there benefits of doing things in the morning and the evening for the human body, Shine? Would you go ahead and would you talk about that for a second? Sure. Why should I do that thing in the morning and in the evening versus in the afternoon? You can do it in the afternoon, but what is the benefit?
So when you wake up in the morning, your receptors are extremely open, meaning whatever you put in your body first.
Let me translate for you real quick. Receptors are your gates. Your gates are open.
Yes. Okay. So the gates to absorb nutrients, the gates to process food, digest food, whatever you're putting in your body, the first thing in the morning, your body is absorbing almost all of it.
And you're pretty much setting the emotional and vibrational tone for the day as well.
Yes. So if you're waking up and you're eating something that's loaded with processed sugar, you're going to experience that crash in the mid-afternoon.
Time to go to Starbucks.
Absolutely. So if you're wanting to prevent that, drinking that green drink first thing in the morning, your body's going to absorb all of those nutrients and it's going to go straight to your brain.
And guess what you're doing as well?
Your brain are so closely connected.
Yeah.
They are the same.
They are. Really, you know what's so crazy? When you're at night, when you're sleeping at night, your body is actually rejuvenating at a cellular level, right? So here I am. I'm your body at night. I'm trying to fix stuff. Okay, I'm trying to burn some fat, trying to preserve the muscle, trying to get rid of toxins, trying to make sure we don't hold too much water, edema on the body because that's unhealthy. So I wake up in the morning and I am depleted. I've been working all night. You've been sleeping all night.
Right.
You've been resting, but I still been working to keep you alive, okay? So when I wake up in the morning with you, guess what? I'm looking for good food. I'm looking for good nutrition to restore and replenish everything that I've done overnight while you were sleeping. So guess what? Now you're in harmonious flow with your body versus force with the body.
So again, the reason why you want to make sure that you're drinking it in the evening is because the same thing, your body is going to go into a tremendous state of repair, rejuvenation, and detox. So you've just given it a tremendous amount of nutrients so that it has the energy and the ability to do so.
It has the assistance that it needs to heal properly. You know, so guys, again, understanding the flow of your body, understanding the laws of your body, understanding the biology of your body, and understanding how your body really works. When you know that, you can now master your body, okay? I want you to know this. You can master your body. It does not matter where you are right now. I don't care what your health equation is, guys. I have watched people reverse cancer. I've seen type 2 diabetes disappear. I've seen fibromyalgia go away. I've seen IBS get cured. I've seen celiac disease. I've seen all these different dysfunctions that people say there is no cure for. And you know what? They're probably right. There is no human cure for it. There's just a physical cure, which your body will do if you are harmonious with your hydration, the food you eat, and the way you move.
So again, eating foods that are high in energy, high in frequency to heal your body and to give you more overall energy for your life, to create the things that you are wanting to in your life. We are super excited about these topics.
Yeah, I really, you know, if you guys would please get you some greens, man. If anything you take away from this, if you're looking for the right greens to purchase, please reach out to us. You can reach out to us at tonytalks2u@gmail.com. That's Tony Talks, the number 2, the letter U, at gmail.com. So you can hit us up there and I'll answer your questions about the right greens, but you definitely want to get those into your diet. Why? It's the most cost-effective way to get fruits and vegetables into your diet on a consistent basis.
Not only that, it will actually start to reprogram your palate to want fruits and vegetables.
Yes, we're going to talk about reprogramming the palate as well. Yes.
Stay with us. Come back. We're going to take a short break here on Tony Talks.
Tony Talks.
Don't push me because I'm close to the edge.
I'm trying not to lose my head.
Hey, this is the Talk About Unity show where I bring the talk.
And I bring the unity.
And together we talk about unity. Unity is what matters.
Come on.
And right now in our country, that's what we've got to do. So we do that here at Talk About Unity on the Edge Radio Network. Be with us every week.
It's going to be awesome. It always is. And I tell you what, the more we seek first to understand, then be understood, we make progress.
And we like to do that. And that's why everybody's on the brink. We love what we do at Edge Radio because everybody's on the edge. We bring them back from the edge and we bring the unity. So we're just glad to Edge Radio Network every Tuesday morning, 10 a.m. Talk About Unity because here at Edge Radio Network, truth still matters.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our final segment of the Tony Talk Show. I am the co-host, Cheyenne Elvin Cudjoe. We are talking about energy today.
Yes.
We've talked about physical energy. We wrapped up food energy, and now we want to talk about a big one, which is emotional energy. So again, if any part of our conversation today prompts questions in you, comments in you, we want to make sure that we're addressing those for you. Please reach out to us. Email us at TonyTalks, the number 2, the letter U, @gmail.com.
Be more than happy to help answer any questions that you have about anything that has to do with your physical life and the fact that you're trying to get to a better place. And once again, the foundation of our discussion is human optimization. How do you become the best human being that you could become?
So again, starting with your physical body, making sure that you are as strong, as energized as possible, and healthy as possible is a key component because you are the battery to your life.
You are the battery to your life. Yeah. Remember, I asked you that question earlier, you know, what was the most important, physical energy, food energy, or emotional energy? My perspective is it's emotional energy. For me, it was emotional energy because when my emotions are good, I do good things for myself.
Yes.
I eat better.
Yes.
I move better. I talk better. I deal with other human beings better.
When so does that mean you don't have bad days?
No. It doesn't mean that I don't have challenging days. I don't see it as a bad day. I see it as a day that is a challenge to me. Mm-hmm. And it's a challenge to me because it's trying to grow me. Anything that comes into your life is an opportunity for growth. Right. You know, we talk about this all the time. Things that show up in your life, you can step into it or step away from it. It's up to you to choose which one you're going to do. But for me, I step into it because I know there's an opportunity of growth for me there. Emotionally, when I feel good, I eat good food. When I don't feel good, I don't eat good food. So to me, the emotion drives the physicality of who I am, and it also drives the food that I'm going to choose. You know,
I will say after working with the hundreds and thousands of clients that we have in this arena, we have seen a connection between people that aren't where they want to be physically in their life. A lot of them tend to be overweight. They all have something that's going on emotionally, whether that be something that's chemically going on in their body that's causing their hormones to be out of whack, which is creating an emotional challenge. Or it may be things that have happened in the past that they have not dealt with, that they are suppressing.
90% of it is past experiences.
Yes. That they're suppressing, that they are not handling.
Absolutely.
So I'd love to talk about how people can create a wellness strategy that focuses on creating positive emotions in their life. What can someone do starting tomorrow that will impact their emotional health? Outside of course, moving your body and eating high frequency foods.
This is but that's a great question, Cheyenne, and it's a simple answer, to be honest with you, but difficult to do. Meditation, I have found, is the key component to transcending over any issues you have in your life. Emotional, physical, mental, I have found meditation to be the thing that has really, truly given me the strength, the internal strength, and the internal perspective and empowerment to change the external events that are happening in my life. So, I always tell people, if you can just shut off the world for 5 minutes, 10 minutes a day, and I mean, do it consistently. You can't be, I'm gonna do it Monday and then I'm gonna miss Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and I'm gonna do it again Friday when I feel better about it. It's just, that's not a regiment that your body is going to get the message. Your body understands scheduling. Your body understands that. I mean, that's just kind of the law of the body,
Well, and the law of the universe is frequency.
Absolutely.
Frequency, doing things consistently, it's now receiving the message of what you truly desire.
Yeah, and what do we tell people? Frequency and consistency equals mastery.
Yes.
So whatever you want to master, you've got to be frequent and consistent about it, and you will master it. It's just, it's law.
So meditation sometimes can be a very scary subject for some people. I think a very quick and easy.
Why do you think that's scary? Why do you think that? It wasn't scary for me. It was something. It wasn't scary to me, but it was something like, can I do it?
Well, I think meditation has an Eastern philosophy tie-in. So if someone is religious, they may think that meditating is taking them away from their religious practice.
I can tell you this. I've studied a couple of religions, and if you look in those books, the Quran, the Bible, they always talk about meditation.
Yes. Yes.
So it is religiously sound.
It is, absolutely. But I think also it's just the fear of the unknown. Also in today's society, we are moving so much. Everything is so fast-paced. And to be able to sit and be quiet, now thoughts start popping up that maybe you were trying to avoid.
Well, something that's so funny you said that, because you said the fear of the unknown.
Yes.
And what I have found in my time of meditation, the unknown becomes the known. That's what happens. Yes. I go inside internally and create my life. I create the life I desire internally. When I stop and shut the whole world off and close my eyes and enter into a state of meditation to where I know that I am in control. I am in control. It has been given to me by the divine. It's been given to me by my creator. And I choose to exercise that control. You see, because here's the deal. One thing I've learned about my life is that I can either be the conscious creator of my life, or I can respond in a negative way to the things that happen in my life. And I'm still creating my life in that manner, but I'm just not doing it consciously.
Right.
I choose to be the conscious creator of my life. Does 100% of the things show up? Yes. But they show up at various times. They don't always show up when I expect them for them to show up. And you've seen that.
Oh, absolutely. And I've experienced that as well. Those of you that are listening, if you are interested in just dipping your toe into the waters of meditation, there is a free app that you can download.
Oh, I love this
that
app.
we use every day.
I love it.
It's called Insight Timer. Okay, you just download it, you go to the timers, and you can set your timers.
You can set how you customize your meditation.
Absolutely.
I love it.
The background music that you want, if you want time reminders, if you want a beginning, if you want an end. So it's really, really cool. And I would encourage you to do this. This is what I've started doing. So I have a longer meditation planned. I think you have 20 minutes as well as I do.
You know what's so crazy is that I'm finding that I'm staying in meditation now almost close to an hour.
I know. I haven't gotten there yet, but so I've got a 20-minute one that I do on the days that I'm really happy and excited about it. But then I also have a 5-minute meditation on the days that I'm feeling very rushed.
You're living in the middle. That's what we talk. Make the adjustment.
Right.
You know, the days you don't feel good, you're still doing it, right?
Yes.
And the days you do feel good, you're staying there longer, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So it's a little mental game, like,
So when you don't feel good and you're forcing yourself to go into meditation, what does that look like? What does that look like for you? I mean, do you come out angry or not?
No, absolutely. I always come out better.
Do you fix yourself, so to speak?
I always feel better. So anytime you go into the gym, you come out feeling better.
Yes.
Anytime I go into meditation, I come out feeling better.
So why would you not want to do that?
Anytime I eat something better for myself, I come out feeling better.
Oh, I love it. So that's why we do those things, because we want to feel better.
Yes.
Guys, let me explain something to you, okay? Society has taught you not to pay attention to your feelings. Society has taught you not to look at your emotions. And society has taught you not to focus on feeling better about yourself and doing things that make you happy, things that fulfill you. That is critically important to your energy production. It's critically important to your vibration. It's critically important to your consciousness. And it's critically important to what you're trying to create right now.
Yes.
I'm telling you, this is the truth. It's the key. It's the master key that will unlock every little door in your life that you're trying to enter into.
So we encourage you, if you have an aspect of your life that is continuously making you unhappy, don't turn your head away from that. You need to look at that and find out what you need to do to make it better.
Well, here's what you do. Okay, let's say you have that door. I'm going to talk to you guys. I'll give you an example. Anger was an issue for me when I was growing up. I was mad all the time. And it's because of some of the things that happened in my childhood, but I've cured that, which is wonderful. But at the end of the day, there was a big anger door, okay? So what I did is I put anger on that. I seen anger, the word anger on that, and I meditated that away until it dissipated, till I was not able to see anger anymore. And I replaced anger with happiness.
I think that's key as well. Is
replacing it with something positive. Yes.
Yes.
Because they're both energies.
Yes.
They're both energies. That one energy, which we call anger, had its own frequency, and it was causing me to do things that were not good.
So what did you do? You transformed
There you
that
go.
energy to give you the
Yes.
life that you desire.
Amen.
So
And everyone can do it.
thank you guys so much for joining in with us today.
Yes,
Thursday
absolutely.
mornings,
Thank you so
10
much for being
a.m.
here. And hopefully we've educated you,
Yes.
motivated you, or empowered you today to take control of your life and consciousness and create the things you truly desire.
We talked about 3 very big topics that can get very complex, but we did it in a simplistic way. So if you have questions, comments, need us to go further in depth on something, please reach out to us.
Yeah.
TonyTalksToYou@gmail.com. That's Tony
Talks to you.
The number 2.
The number 2, the letter U, at gmail.com. Hit us up, man. I'd love to answer your questions. I'm here to support you. This is what this show is all about. I want you to get to that place that when you look yourself in the mirror, when you see yourself in the morning, you love what you see. You are confident in the way you're walking throughout your day. You are owning the room. You are creating the things that you desire. And you're not living your life by default. You're living your life by conscious creation.
So as we close today, I have a challenge for all of you.
Uh-oh. Here we go, guys.
Ooh. For the next 30 days.
And we want to hear
focus
from you.
on-
I want to
yes,
hear.
yes.
I want to hear from you. I want to hear if you can do it or not, and I want to help you through this process.
Focus on moving your body at least 3 days a week. Incorporate greens, fruits and vegetables, either through a green drink or a salad is super easy.
Yeah. Then
And
observe
then-
the way you feel.
Yep, observe the way
If you feel better,
Do
keep
things
doing.
that make you happy.
Double
Do
down.
things
What
that
do we
make
tell
you
people?
happy.
Double down on the things that make you happy. Double down on the things that make you healthy.
Yes.
And you will be doubling down on your life and
Yes.
creating the things you desire, right?
Absolutely.
Thank you guys so much for being here at the Tony Talk Show. We look forward to seeing you next Thursday at 10 a.m. And our goal is to educate, motivate, and empower you. So stay tuned.